Hey guys, Guy and Shed here, and welcome! So today we are off to the Wheel Showdown at Melton Mowbray. We have got Skeggy Cruiser, Bambi, Mad Monk, MrMrHughesy, and MrMrHughesy's friend, who I forgot to ask the name of rather embarrassingly. And apparently I'm leading the way to Melton, which is worrying at best, because I know the way. Sort of. I think this is the biggest group I've ever led. Got some nice formation going on here. I think I'm the only one ruining it. Oh. So hopefully the weather's going to be okay today. Hopefully. Now, I have a bit of a confession to make, which is I have no idea once we get to Melton where in Melton we're going. We got everyone. I can see Keith's headlight. See Keith's headlight? I can. Brilliant. It's quite useful having him at the back. Right, so I've never been to this before. A few people have here. I think Skeggy went last year, Bex went last year. But yeah, I've never done it personally. So the only other time I've actually led a group of bikes was with when I led Bex back from the, what's it called? We got all our biking friends. Then we got Keith. Excellent. Typical my route, we get stuck behind a bloody tractor. Everyone else's rides, we never get stuck behind them. Must be a country thing. Yeah, this is the largest group I think I've ever ridden. I've got my new textiles on, which are actually nice and cool. I've still got the waterproof liners in, but they're perfectly breathable. Much more breathable than my old textiles. Because apparently it's going to get up to about 20 degrees today. So I thought I'd give these a try. I like Keith's bike being at the back because I can see the headlights in my rear view mirror. Because he's got different headlights to everyone else. I think he's got like 3 bulbs or something. So the last time I saw MrMrHughesy was for Phil 480's chip shop ride earlier in the year. That day when it was stupidly cold. So it's nice to see him. I think he was actually late for the ride and joined us for fish and chips afterwards. Ooh. Oh. I honestly thought I was going to drop it then. Where did Keith go? I stalled it and then it started going backwards. I was like, oh shit. Oh, someone knocked my mirror, that's going to drive me mad. So we've got MrMrHughesy's friend behind us. And we've got Mad Monk, Hepcat's joined. So this ride is raising money for the Nottingham Air Ambulance and the Rutland Air Ambulance. And also another charity, I think. Now, I feel really bad. I entered Katie into the bike show, not because I want to win a prize or whatever, but the chap came up to us, and there was like, I think there was 5 or 6 of us standing around, and everyone was like, no. He was like, oh, but I made the trophies myself. So I thought it'd be nice and enter Katie, but she's not very clean. Well, she's clean, but not show clean, so we're not going to win anything. Unless I get all the Motovloggers to throw the vote, because none of their bikes are in it. I think we should get Katie to definitely throw the vote. Oh, I can't believe I'd almost dropped Katie earlier. Jesus Christ. So basically, if you didn't see from the video, what happened was I was trying to get at that curb, didn't realise how high the curb was and stalled it. Got a nice lot of bikes behind us. I really need to get a rear view camera. There's other things I need to spend my money on. I've just got a new set of textiles, so I don't want to go spending more on a camera. Bear in mind I've got my handheld one, which I completely forgot. 3,000 miles on Katie! Yay! Just got to go in for a next service soon. I can't believe it's already been 3,000 miles. So I think sort of a lot of riders, I don't think they do as many miles as me. And I don't even use it for me to, I just ride out whenever I can do. I suppose all these rides and things, they're quite long distances. It's not just me popping out in the weekday. And that's the thing I don't really have a huge amount of time for, is popping out in the week to go for a ride. So it tends to be these weekend things. I wish I could ride Katie more. Those R1s just sound awesome. Seen a few of them around me. I've got a new job, so I start that next week. So this is Sunday today, so I finish on the, is it the 4th today? I finish my current job in the supermarket on the 9th, then I start my new job at a design company on the 13th. So between that I've got a Goodwood revival. So I can really enjoy a Goodwood this year, because last year I was a bit sort of down in the dumps, didn't really enjoy it. But I'm going to take my camera, because Dad and I have got pit passes. Yeah, we're going to be looking at all the fancy cars, and we get some nice close-up shots and stuff like that. I've got my video camera this year, so rather than me taking God knows how many billions of photos, which I have done in previous years. And for any of you that aren't from around here, this village is not called Belvoir, it's called Beaver. Best mispronouncement of any place name is one that a colleague of mine was telling about. She used to sort of work in a town called Loughborough, and an Australian chap came up. She worked just outside it, and goes, "Excuse me, is this the way to Luga Baruga?" That is the one and only time I've ever been overtaken by a scooter. Make it twice. I don't like being overtaken by... Oh, here comes number 3. Here he comes. Let's try to keep up with him. Oh, we're not going to have him. So that is Beaver Castle, and it's got a really weird thing. Basically, the Duke and Duchess who live there, they're not married. Well, they are married, but they live separately. I think she had a fling with the gamekeeper or something like that, who's like a bit of a legend in the shooting world. But yeah, it doesn't really look very castle-y, does it? It looks more like a stately home. But I think most castles, after they lost sort of their fortifications, they turned into stately homes, because after that there was no real use for them. Was it about the 15th century, something like that, they started sort of not having much use? I can't exactly remember. I sort of remember seeing it on a plaque in Warwick.